14 years have passed without Steve Coppell ever really explaining why he left Manchester City after just 33 days in charge, so we may never know about his abrupt departure from Ashton Gate after less than 4 months. Please, can you make the face you made when you heard Steve Coppell had gone?
I was absolutely shocked. I got the text alert and I spent sort of 5 minutes just looking at my phone, and I rang him up and he was at work and he couldn't believe it either.
Just that feeling like a member of family's died or something, just incredible, couldn't believe it.
The story is, I mean, that Steve phoned me on the Wednesday morning after the Southend game. He asked me how I was, and I said, well, disappointed, I'm sure you are as well. And I thought we were going to talk about the game and what we need to do about players, and he just said that he thought he had to call it a day.
If it's for personal reasons, which is what they're saying, then that's fair enough. Obviously people's personal life is more important, but it is you do feel a little bit let down.
Personally, I'd like to thank him for leaving so early, because if he had left about 5 months later, we could have been a complete rattle and we could have been near the bottom of the league. Whilst if he leaves now, we've still got a chance of the playoffs and we can still push up.
He didn't feel he had the passion for the game. He felt that there were things he should have been doing the night before with the players and having words with them, but he just couldn't bring himself to do that, and he realised then that it wasn't going as he wanted it to do.
I don't think we'll ever know the true story of what's happened behind the scenes and that, but I think it's just important as a club we push on, get behind the lads and help get towards the top of the table.
As for Keith Millen, he finished his playing career at Ashton Gate. He's been assistant manager for the last 6 years and caretaker twice. He received the news from Coppell himself in a pub on Wednesday night.
I didn't have a pint in the end, we was having a coffee, but it was, I nearly dropped my coffee cup, I must admit. But we've got to move on. You have to move on in football. Thursday was a day of shock for the players, but then Friday we come in and we can focus towards today's game.
And everything comes to he who waits.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Yeah, third time lucky. No, I was confident.
Ready for it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Millen's men were under pressure early on. Rovers' George Friend denied by the post, and then David James, as Donny enjoyed the better of the early exchanges. Midfielder Ryan Mason was making his debut after signing on loan from Tottenham. He picked his spot, the execution good, just not quite good enough. Doncaster did the double over City last season, but after the break it was the visitors who broke the deadlock, marking a little suspect as Damien Stewart stole in at the far post for his team's first goal in the league this campaign. And that's the way it looked like it would stay until the last minute of the match, when James Coppinger got into a threatening position, Jamie McAllister getting his timing all wrong with the challenge. Penalty. Billy Sharp scored 16 goals on loan at Donny last season. He kept his cool to score his first as a permanent signing. 1-1 it finished.
Bit gutting you couldn't hang on for that extra 5 minutes.
And it was unbelievable. It was. I couldn't see him scoring second half. I thought we were disciplined in our shape, made it difficult for him, and unfortunately we've gone to ground and given him a soft chance to score a goal.
You looked absolutely gutted to concede that late equaliser. Gutted. Shot the ball over the top of the stand.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. 3 points there, wasn't there? A little bit frustrating, especially when there's only, I think it was last minute of the game, wasn't it? So, yeah.
We want to improve from last year, and if we do that, we'll obviously get closer to the playoffs. But we haven't played that well today. But we've got a point, so we're delighted with that. But we need to play. We need to play a lot better if we're gonna win a lot of games here.
The events of this week. What are your thoughts on what's happened?
Good win for England. Good performance by Joe Hart. Followed in by another one today, apparently. So England goalkeeping positions in good hands, dare I say. As far as our club's concerned, well, just another interesting tale in football.